So Legend Homes is going to go to a lot of work to make sure that we've properly designed and installed your HVAC system, that we've properly designed and installed the weather-resistant barrier, that we've done proper air sealing on your home. We've used good details for that. We've really done everything we can to keep the inside inside and the outside out. We also want to verify that we've done that correctly. We want to design the process properly, we want to install them properly, and then we want to have someone check and make sure that we actually did it properly afterwards. So that's where third-party testing comes in. We use a number of different contractors to do that for us. One of the first ones that will come in is the moisture testing on the home. So we have a contractor that's going to come in after this house has been framed up, and they're going to run through the moisture meter and probably test 40 places in the home to see what the moisture content of the wood is. We want to make sure that's well below 19%, and we want to make sure it's well below 19% on every wall in the home. The north wall is going to dry differently than the east wall, for that matter. It's going to dry differently at the top than at the bottom. They're going to come through and make sure that that's completely dry for us before we put any drywall on the walls. They're also going to come back in after the drywall's on, and they're going to test the floor and make sure before we put any hardwood down or any other flooring surfaces that the floor is nice and dry and at a moisture content where your flooring is going to last a long, long time. When we're all done with the house, all the drywall's up, it's all painted and done, they're going to come through one last time with an RF detector, and they're going to look for any sources of moisture in the walls on the outside, make sure we didn't happen to have a leak or an error somewhere, there's not a plumbing leak. All of those certifications they're going to give to us, we're going to bundle them up and give them to you at the end of the home. Another set of certifications we're going to do is on the ductwork. We've got all of this ductwork that we've taken care to install within the thermal envelope of your home. We use mastic on the joints for that ductwork instead of duct tape. Duct tape falls off after a couple of years when it gets hard and brittle, but mastic is going to stand the test of time. They're actually going to paint that on. It's a rubberized sealant that'll go around that. And then we're going to have a contractor come in, seal everything up, apply air pressure to the system, and see if and where it leaks. If the system leaks, and we have an opportunity to fix that up, make sure it's patched before we cover it all up with drywall, and you know that the air that you paid to heat is staying where we designed it to stay. As far as the air sealing goes, when we're all done with the home, we want to see how we did as far as keeping the conditioned air inside and the unconditioned air outside. So we're going to do what's called a blower door test. We'll have a contractor come in, they'll take out that front door right there completely. They'll install a frame in that with a fan. They're going to depressurize the house to 50 pascals, and then they're going to see how much air is able to enter the home from the outside under that air pressure. That'll give us a good hard number to understand what the air leakage is on the home. We'll combine that with any duct leakage testing that we may have done, as well as the design numbers that we put together, the insulation values of the exterior walls, the floor, and the ceiling. Everything's on the wall there. We can turn that all into one giant calculation to accurately estimate the energy efficiency of your home.